Welcome to section 5, where we're going to be looking at the assets and the media library. In this section, we're going to be looking at asset catalog light and dark variant for custom colors. We're also going to be looking at the asset catalog light and dark variant for images. We're going to learn how to switch between light and dark preview on the interface builder. We're going to be learning how to access the media library. And finally, we're going to learn how to use the media library in code. Dark and light variant for custom colors. In this video, we're going to learn how to use the asset catalog dark and light variant for custom colors when developing a Mac OS app. For this particular video, we need to create a new Xcode project. The reason is because we do not have a dark mode on iOS, but we do have a dark mode on Mac OS. So we need to create a new project for a Mac OS app. When you launch Xcode to create a new project, by default, the iOS tab is selected. You should select the Mac OS tab and then select the Cocoa app. Click on Next. So let's give it a name. I'm going to call this Mac. And then make sure that you have use storyboard and the language is also Swift. Click on Next. And then I'm going to save this to my desktop. Once the project has been successfully created, you want to go to the main.storyboard. And here I am going to drag a label onto this particular view here. So I'm going to click on the library and then search for label. So let's look for a label and I'm going to drag one. And I'm going to go to the attribute inspector and just increase the font size so that we can see exactly what is going on. And that should be fine. So let me drag it to the center. So what we need to do next is to go to the asset folder here, and then we want to create a color set. So right click on this space here and then select new color set. Let's call it label color. So let's give it a name and then select the actual object here. And then right now is set to universal. What we're trying to do is to create some color variant, meaning that because the macOS app supports both dark and light mode, we want to be able to change the color based on the theme that the user selects. So now that we've created a color set, right now it's set to universal. So if you go to the attribute inspector here, you can see the appearance option here. Right now it's set to none. If you click on the drop down, you can see the one that says any and then dark, and then it has any, light and dark. So I'm going to select the any and dark. So now we can have two colors, both for when the app is not in the dark mode and also when the app is in the dark mode. So let's select this particular option and then let's set a different color. So I'm going to go to here and I'm going to change this to display P3 and I'm going to select a different color. I'm going to select system orange color. So the orange color will show in the light mode. For the dark appearance, I'm going to select a different color. So here as well, I'm going to select the display P3 and then I'm going to select, let's change it to system red. So we have the orange in the light mode and then we have the red in the dark mode. So now let's go back to the main.storyboard to use these colors. So what you want to do here is you want to make sure that the label is selected and then we want to change text color. Because custom colors always show in the color area here, you can see the named color that we created previously, label color. So I'm going to select that and then you can see that for the light mode version, we have it showing as orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my app. So this is the app now running. So what I want to do now is I'm going to bring up the system preference. So go to the Mac icon at the top here, system preference, click on the general option. And then we want to change the appearance to the dark mode. When I select the dark mode, watch what happens. You will see that the label here will turn to red. So click on the dark mode. You can see now that we have red label. And if I change it back to light, you can see immediately that it changed back to orange, dark, red, light, orange. So this is the new changes in Xcode because of the dark mode that is being supported in the Mojave. It is not possible for you to create custom colors, and for the custom colors that you create, you'll be able to specify any color that you want for the light appearance. For example, we can change it to a different color. Let's select this blue color. And then for the dark appearance, we can change it to, for example, purple color. If we should run the app and then bring up the system preference, you can see that we can go from the blue to the pink. This is how you use the dark and light color variant for custom colors. In this video, we created a new Mac OS project and learned how to use Asset Catalog dark and light variant for custom colors.